Have you ever walked away from a conversation replaying every second in your head wondering if she was flirting or if you imagined the whole thing? You remember the way she smiled, the way she held eye contact was just a second too long, the way her tone changed when she said your name, and then the doubt hits. Was she attracted or was she just being nice? And here's the real question most guys don't want to admit. Are you missing subtle signs because you're overthinking or because you secretly don't believe she could be into you? Stay with me, because by the end of this video you'll know exactly what to look for and, more importantly, what not to fool yourself into believing. Most dating advice stays surface level. If she laughs, she likes you. If she texts first, she's interested. That's lazy. Attraction is rarely loud, it's behavioral, neurological, subtle. Today we're going deeper. We're talking mirroring, microexpressions, validation bias, attachment cues, not fantasy, not manipulation, clarity. And I'm not just going to show you signs she's attracted to you. I'm going to show you when you're misreading it. Because the most dangerous thing in dating is projection. Let's start with the first subtle sign. She mirrors you, but not obviously. You're sitting across from her, you lean back. A few seconds later she leans back, you lower your voice, she softens hers, you take a sip of your drink, she does too. Now here where most guys mess this up. Mirroring isn't conscious, it's a limbic response. When someone feels emotionally safe or intrigued, their nervous system syncs with yours. Psychologists call this limbic resonance. It's the brain saying we're aligned. It's not copying, it's unconscious attunement. But here's the false positive. Some people mirror everyone, especially highly agreeable personalities or people trained in customer service. So if she mirrors you but her body is angled away, her feet pointing toward the exit, or her attention drifts constantly, that's politeness, not attraction. So what do? Shift something small, change your posture, slow your speech. If she subtly recalibrates to match you again, that's not random, that's a connection forming in real time. Have you ever noticed this before, or did you miss it because you were focused on what to say next? Now the second sign, and this one is powerful. She tests your emotional stability. Not with drama, with subtle pressure. Maybe she teases you lightly, challenges an opinion, disagrees playfully, or withdraws attention for a moment to see how you react. This isn't manipulation, it's social risk signaling. When a woman is attracted, especially early on, her brain is scanning for emotional safety. She's subconsciously asking, if I lean in, will he collapse? If I pull back, will he chase? Oxytocin, the bonding hormone, doesn't release in chaos, it releases in emotional steadiness. But here's the myth most dating advice gets wrong. They say if she challenges you, she's playing games. No, sometimes she's checking if you're grounded. The danger zone, if she constantly disrespects you, dismisses you, or creates real insecurity, that's not attraction. That's incompatibility. The calibrated response. Don't overdefend, don't overpursue, smile, hold your frame, stay playful. Stability is attractive because it signals strength without aggression. Be honest, have you ever failed this test by reacting too fast? Now the third sign is quieter, and almost no one talks about it. Her microexpressions leak. Microexpressions are facial reactions that last less than half a second. You won't consciously register them unless you're present. You say something slightly vulnerable. For a split second, her eyebrows raise and her lips part. You make eye contact and she looks away quickly, then looks back. That quick look back is critical. Attraction creates tension, and tension creates hesitation. But here, where validation bias messes guys up. If you already want her to like you, you'll interpret every smile as attraction. Your brain fills in gaps. So look for clusters, not moments. Eye contact, softening expressions, subtle pupil dilation, and increased proximity. Together they tell a story. Alone, they mean nothing. What should you do? Slow down. Most men rush when they feel tension. Instead, hold eye contact just half a second longer than comfortable, not starring, not intense, just grounded. If she holds it too, that's mutual energy building. And this next sign, it separates curiosity from real attraction. She remembers small details. You mentioned your favorite coffee order once, a random story about your sister, a project you're working on. Weeks later, she brings it up. That's not casual listening. Attention is investment. The brain filters out what doesn't matter. If she stores minor details about you, it means her subconscious tagged you as significant. But here's the false positive again. Some people just have great memories, or they're socially intelligent. So how do you tell the difference? Watch the emotional tone. When she references that detail, does her voice soften? Does she lean in? Is there warmth behind it? Memory plus emotional charge equals attraction. Memory alone, neutral. Now we're building to the final sign. And this one she can't fake. The final test. She creates opportunities for one-on-one vulnerability. Not group hangouts, not casual banter moments. She asks deeper questions, she shares something slightly personal, she lingers after others leave, she extends conversations past logical endings. Why? Because attraction isn't about surface fun, it's about selective emotional access. When a woman is genuinely attracted, she lowers her guard in controlled doses. That's attachment cue behavior. She's not just seeing if you're fun, she's seeing if you're safe. And safety is earned, not chased. If she exposes a small insecurity and watches how you respond, that's the test from the beginning of this video. Will you judge, fix, overshare? Or will you stay present? This is where most guys overthink themselves out of connection. They feel the moment, panic, talk too much, or pull away. But if you stay calm, grounded, and reciprocate vulnerability at the same depth, not more, not less, tension transforms into intimacy. And here's the truth. Attraction isn't about decoding tricks, it's about emotional intelligence. It's about reading signals without projecting fantasies onto them. Before you leave, I want you to reflect. Have you ever convinced yourself she liked you, only to realize you were reading your own desire back at yourself? That's validation bias. And it's normal. But awareness changes everything. If this is hitting home like the video, not because I asked but because you recognize yourself in it. Comment below which sign you've seen before or which one you completely missed. And if you want deeper breakdowns on attraction, attachment styles, and the psychology of connection, subscribe. Because in the next video, we're breaking down something even more dangerous. The subtle signs she's losing interest before she says a word. Next time you notice these signs, will you spiral into overthinking? Or will you step up calm, observant, and self-assured? The difference isn't in her signals. It's in how you respond to them.